Right then, so today, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to make you I haven't got the example with me, but I'm going to do a 13 pamphlet stitch. 13. 1, 3 pamphlet stitch. I did it last night and it was fun, so I'm going to do that today. Okay, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do. Thank you so much for that. And give me a lovely thumbs up. And press the notification bell with your crafty fingers and share my video. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I know I sing, I don't know why I sing that. Anyway, this is what I'm going to use for the cover. Right, this is actually a challenge on Lou's Designs by Lou. You've got to make a notebook using 10 sheets of plain white paper. So that's what I'm doing today. But I thought, the fastening is the important thing in this project, so that's what I'm doing. I've got an extra cover, but I can use that for something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh dear, what have I folded? Oh, it doesn't matter if I fold that. That doesn't. Let's have a. In fact, I can fold it. I don't usually. What I usually do is fold them out together. Right, the reason together. I don't know why I said that. The reason is I'm doing this just for fun. It's just totally fun. This is right. So I'm getting all my sheets of paper together. So there's 14 sheets of paper. That 14. There's 11 sheets of paper even, and I'm going to fold them all together like this. Right, I'm going to get those corners together there, hopefully get in the back and the front cover in, and I'm making sure that's, can you see how thick that is? Can you see? That's because it's 120 GSM paper and that's 160. I thought I'll make a lovely, chunky, thick notebook. Yay! So that's what I've done today, dears. So, I don't know where I got dears from. It's just something we say. I think if we say it with our friends, dears. So you're my friends, dears. Okay. Right. Okay, so there we go. So hopefully if you're watching this, you're my friend as well. Okay. I do think of people, you know, like, especially my subscribers, but those ones who always comment. I love it. Thank you so much. You've got, I know there's Sherry, she comments quite a lot, and who else is it that comments? I've had Lou, of course. She lives in Sussex. She's got one of those lovely Scottish accents though. Right, I don't know whereabouts in Scotland. We don't even know, even though we live in England, we don't know whereabouts in Scotland these lovely accents are from. I don't know whether I've not heard her say world, you know, like you say world. Oh, the way that my friend from Edinburgh says world. I love it. Right, so hello Lou, because I know Lou watches my videos. I watched one of hers this morning and it was wonderful. So this is who this is all about. This is from her group, Facebook group. Okay, so let's do this. Right, what I need is now a ruler. Guess what I need a ruler for? Haha. Okay, I'm going to do centimeters, I'm afraid. So inches you can do. Actually, my brother says you can do inches. Why don't you do inches? Anyway, if you notice I'm not using fabric, that's because this is a notebook. You know, like I was going on about my in my other video, going on about fabric. Right, I can't get my lid off. Let's find this one. Let's see if I can do it with black. But sharp is easier to get off than Uni Posca. Right, so 1 centimetre I'm going from the edge. And 1 centimetre I'm going from the edge. Sorry, Robin, if you're watching. Haha. My brother, that is, not anybody else. And I've just had a Robin subscriber today. I don't mean you, I mean my brother. Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, I mean my right, I'm just thinking now that doesn't look right to me. Just a minute, that's not a very, wait a minute, let's get this into a groove. Let's get into the groove, dear. so I'm giving it a good push down, because I'll tell you why, because that looks like it's there, but it's not, it's here. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do at the end. Right, so now you go in the middle of there somewhere here, and in the middle of there, so that's 5. That's the 5 that could be a 5 pamphlet stitch, and in between those you get 2 more somewhere. And if you don't do it in line, don't worry, it still works beautifully. But I'm going to attempt. This is the whole point of this challenge. I'm challenging myself to do a neat. You noticed I've put these all at the edges there, because I think that's easier when you're doing this. Okay, so I'm now bending it backwards so we get another groove. Okay, is it that way or is it the other? Wait a minute, I'm sure I did it that way last night. Alright, so let's see, shall we? Shall we see? Right, I'm going to try and get those in there like that, and making sure we get the groove at the edges there. Okay, it's very thick paper. I did this last night, so right. Okay, so now the groove is, where's the groove then? Is the groove really there? We've got to get into that groove, dear. Wait a minute, I'm going to undo these. I've never had to do this before, but I'm going to undo them because I'm confused. I would be, wouldn't I? It was all alright. It should be alright on the night. I should have done that like what I did last night on video. I did a brilliant job, but hey, we're not looking for that. We're looking for help. So if you would make a mistake as well, then I'll hopefully give you some help. Okay. Yes, I've undone them, and because I'm bending it backwards, I'm going to put the, yeah, it's a bit easier to do it like that. Right, so the idea is to get a groove, a consistent one that matches up with everything. Okay, so let's have a look. I've not got my line straight. Oh, is that the one there? It is this one. It's that. Okay, so now I'm going to get my big one, because this all goes all the way along. I'm going to get that in between. I'm putting it on the 1.8 hole. Now this is what my favourite, this is what I got when I first ever started junk journaling. I thought I'm getting one of those things. Well, because I've always wanted to make books. Right, okay, so that's the middle there, so I'm putting it on the right line. I'm not all these are on this correct line, so I've got to watch that. Okay, there-ish. So I'm putting it down so it's, where are we? No, we're not in the right place. We've got to get in the right place. It's going to be very difficult to show you this. I haven't got a side camera. Oh, but I can do, if I get it in there, I can show you. Wait a minute, where are we? Where's my I can't see where my glasses are. I might be able to do it like this actually, so we can all see. Right, so there, right, okay, there, look, see? We're in. And this is very difficult because it's all this paper, but it works. Yeah, let's make sure we're in the right place. And I'm getting all the bits out. Yeah, that's in the right place. Just got to get all the paper out of there. That cuts perfectly on that line there. And that's hopefully that's what I can do. Look, get it all creased up and get into that groove there, dear. That's the, I think that's the secret of the black magic box. No, that's the secret. So that's the secret, dear. Right, so we get that into there as well, and it's, I'm losing my grip. Okay, and the next one along gets into that groove as well. Make sure you're in the groove. Hold on. I can get hold of it. So I've not got the grip. Right, where's the groove? Where's the groove? Can't see it. I can't even. I keep having to push my glasses on. The groove. There it is. Yay. There we go. think I've completely missed it. Have I? No, it's fine. That's fine. It's just very slightly over, but we're fine. Now let's get there. So you can grip it with this as well. You can grip the paper, but you don't, as long as you don't push a hole in it. Right, okay, so I've got to put that over there so you can see. There. That's 3. You counting with me? Count with me. That's 3. Now this one's going to be very slightly over this way because that line, I made an actual line along there. That's 4. Because it's heavy and this is heavy, I've challenged myself. I always challenge myself. Right, yay. There we go. And there. And we're in. That's 5. And I think we're in line-ish. I hope we're in line. If we're not in line, that's not too bad. Oh no, it's perfect. That's perfectly in line. Well, we're doing well today. That's 5. And there's the line. I can't see because my glasses have, again, they've gone down my nose. Right. And 6. Right, I'm just showing, I better show you what I'm doing because otherwise you're going to be saying, what on earth you're doing there? Right, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little really faint line where I've folded it going along there, and I'm following that rather than the where I've actually drawn because that's more accurate. Because if you remember when I was drawing it, I was a bit confused about where the line actually was. Looks like that line is correct. Hopefully. Hope I'm right anyway. Right, I'm going to try, and if you can't find that, just go into the groove mode. Fold your thingy backwards. Right, hopefully that's right. Okay. I'm having a good look and push my glasses back on. Alright. How many have I done now? That's 6 or 7. You've been counting because I haven't. Right, 6 or 7. Somebody's shouting to me, whatever, whatever it is, the proper one, the proper number. Right, okay. There's the groove there. There's the. And oh, we turn round now. I'm going to come along this side and go along the next one. And oh, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. There we go. That's, see, I'm doing that on the line rather than what I wrote. Don't be afraid to go on the line rather than what you actually marked. Although you can do that. I think it might be more accurate if you did this one all, but it would be very difficult to push through these pages. Obviously, if you had lesser pages. I've got to make sure that's in the groove. Are we in the groove? Where is the? Oh, it's there. I'm doing it in the completely wrong place. I'm looking at the thing and I'm doing it in the. I'm doing it right near the. I think that's number 12. And finally, we're on 13. Right. I'm just going to put my glasses back on because I can't see. Wait a minute. Last one, dear. Last one. Get it in the right place, this last one. Right. Oh no, I can't do that. Is there a reason? No, that's in the right place. I thought somebody's thing was telling me it was in the wrong place. No, that's right. Yay. That was quite difficult. It's all right when it's on my knee. When I was in the living room yesterday, I thought, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, it's not too bad. Look, that's not as perfect as what I did it last night, but look, you can see that's along that. It is basically along the line, which is here. So I have done a good job. Now I can take these off now because I need to bend them back. Now, you put one back on if you want, one or two, because obviously you might need to keep them in place. Now it's time to get the thread. Right, what we're using, red. You can use red or green, blue, but I've got red in here. And a needle. Red thread. That rhymes. Red thread. Right, and you need 3 lengths of that. And I need a needle. Looking to see if I've got one in there. Oh, is that one? No. I've got plenty in there. Well, some. They're all disappearing. I'm thinking I need another. I know I'm putting them places like, hopefully they don't fall out there, because that's got a hole in that little bag has. No, not a little hole. Yeah, a little hole. Right, so you need 3 lengths of this. 1, 2, 3, whether you're doing the 3 pamphlet stitch or whatever. You need 3 little holes. 3 little holes. 3. You need 3 lengths. There we go. 3 lengths of that's fine. Okay. Just checking we're still recording. Oh, that reminds me, I don't even know if I've uploaded my video this morning. It wasn't quite loaded up. Well, it was processing, so hopefully it will be up this morning, and it's Sunday. Okay, right, so I'm going to do the 7th hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the middle. Okay, so I'm going to do it into the middle, and it doesn't matter whether you go up or down. They say to you go up, but I'm going down because it's easier. I don't know why they say go up, unless because, hold on, I don't even know what. I am going up actually, because is that the top? No, that's the back. That is the back, so I am going down. Right, I like to have my daffodil stars the right way around, that's all. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, that's my design paper. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's what I'm using for the cover, some of the covers of my 500 subscriber contest. Right, I know there's loads of other people who always say hello to me as well. So I don't want to miss you. I can't think. It's weird because you're on camera, you can't think. But because I got a message from Sherry, it's one of the last ones I read, and Lewis as well this morning. So that's why I remembered those. So if you want to mention, keep commenting. Thank you. And who else was? Oh, I've got one from Deborah, D-E-B-R-A, Deborah Minch. That's it, Deborah Minch. Just to clarify. Thank you, Deborah. See, that's a memory thing. I actually remembered that. Yeah, I remember Sherry Vanderpool and Lou Worsel. I don't know how to pronounce that one. It sounds like it's from the what's name, West Country. I don't know if it is that name. Okay. Yeah, that's not a very good hole. That seems a weird hole, but never mind, we did it. Right, okay. I like the looks of this actually, don't you? I love the way that looks. As long as you've got it in a lovely straight line. I mean, it's very difficult to get in a straight line. I mean, if you follow my tuition, I think, and you probably do it better than me, because obviously, I mean, you added it off screen a lot better last night than I've done it today. It's absolutely perfect. I haven't got the book down here to show you, but it's absolutely perfect. I might actually, if I get a chance, I will actually show you. Or I might show you on another video how perfect I did that stitching. But anyway, I was thinking about a dream I had as well. Is it weird? I mean, I had this dream about this soap opera person, and in my dream there were the job they are on the actual soap, which is a shopkeeper. And I was thinking, I was talking to him. I says he didn't like the where he lived. And I'd been there before in another dream because I remembered it. I hadn't, I remembered it in my dream. Oh, I've been there before. I've seen that place. I don't like it either. It's weird. It's like made from scaffolding. And let me see if I can show you this. Don't forget we had to miss that out. We had to miss the middle one out there. Don't forget that one, number 7. And I was talking about the scaffolding here, and it's like a pod thing. Like a pod. It can't have been plastic, because otherwise you'd be. And I'm going to put that through there. Look, that's the middle one now. A pod thing, made out of plastic, and that wouldn't have been very practical. But he did take me up there. He says, "Oh, this is my place," and it's funny because the place that he had lots of, like, it's like a massive room, lots of chairs. It's like a reception of some sort. I thought, this is weird. Even in my dream I thought this is weird, but it looks really nice. And I wasn't even surprised to see so many people, which is weird. Right, so don't forget now, this is what I do. I might have showed you, if you've seen my other video when I've made a notebook. Don't forget, you make sure you've got, it's not pulling on that side. And it's not pulling on this side before you tie it. So it's not, you don't really pull it too tight. I mean, it is tight enough. If you've done that, that will stay. So you've got to do is just make sure that middle one is. Obviously, you've got to make sure you haven't got any loose threads and it's not sticking out at the back or sticking out here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Right, and the other ones I did sew them in, but I don't think that's long enough that side. I did sew them in again and put some glue on them, but I'm going to put some glue on it anyway. Let's get my fabric tack for that. I used glitter glue for the knots on the other one. Give it a little dab, dears. Whoops. Anyway, my challenge is done, and I've made Lou's notebook for her group. So there, Lou, haha. So there, Lou, that's good, isn't it? Don't mean it like that. Oh, that's upside down. That's the right way up, because I like to have my daffodils that way up with a proper star shape. Okay. Oh, and there's my tulips, and my whatever they are. Some of you I might even have these by the time you see this video. Not these notebooks, but the ones I've made on my for my 500 subscribers. There's going to be 10 prizes. Right. Shall we do this? Shall we do a little finale? If I can find my thing. Oh. Right, so there's my finale instrument. Now, if you notice, this is sticking out. If you don't like that, I mean, look, that's because obviously you've got pages turned in and that turned in, you know what I mean? It's folded up, and obviously because of the length of that, they are sticking out a lot, because obviously that's really thick paper as well. It is sticking out. So what I'm going to do is run my ruler, put my ruler right up against this edge. This is the front, so I'm going to make sure the front is the best one. Right up against the edge like that, and I'm going to attempt to cut off all the loose bits. So I'm really just doing it gently. Don't push it too hard, because if you push it too hard you might slip. It will do it eventually. Can't remember if I told you, like the UK soap that was on about is Coronation Street. And it was Dev Hallahan. He's got a corner, well, what do you call it? A little shop, and it's on the corner of a street in Coronation Street. I think it's on the corner. And it was him, and in the dream, he was as in the character rather than the the actor, which was quite funny. But I do remember it's him because I remember him really clearly. Can't believe it. Can't believe though that I love this place to live. It's weird. I mean, I wouldn't like to live there. I don't think it's like it's in my dream. This is not real. It's like scaffolding, and it's like the stairs. You go back up about four flights of stairs altogether. It's massive, and it's so weird. I haven't done this very well, have I? Not. It might be alright in the finish. So I've done that bit alright. It's this bit here. Got to make sure you don't go. No, it's not brilliant either because it keeps bending inwards. It's only a small knife because I can't find my big ones. My new ones that I bought. Right, okay. There we go. Ooh, see? Done that well. Yeah, that's fine. Right, just got to make sure we take all the bits off. Oh, not very good at the end there, at the bottom. Oh, wait a minute. We've not done very well there either. Just going to cut that bit off there. I think it's done worse than it's done worse than what it was before. It's called Leaving Well Alone. I think it's because this is so annoying. I don't think I could do it the other way, could I? Right, this needs moving off. Well, if you've got this far and you like the content, I have my laughs and my enthusiasm, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up and press the notification bell with your crafty fingers and share my video. Thank you so much. Yep, that's done a lot better now. Just going to get rid of all those little tiny bits. Oh, and don't forget my Facebook group where you can get papers and things. I'm going to, what do I do? Is it this one? Oh, it's not that one yet. But when I get 650 subscribers, I'm going to release this one. Okay, I might even release that one day. Okay, just getting rid of all the little tiny bits. And there we go. Yay. Brilliant. Okay, trying to give it a good crease down. I've still got a little bit there, look. Still, I'm going to carry on and do that little last bit. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because this is so short. So short, I mean so small, and it's bendy. And I'm not pushing against the side as much as I should. Be great, wouldn't it, if I could find the blooming thing. What else could I tell you? Anything else? Not really. Okay, anyway, I hope you do like. The point of the video is the 13 pamphlet stitch anyway, not this. But that's fine. That's a bit better, isn't it? There you go, 13 pamphlet stitch all the way down there. Brilliant. And let's see if it opens perfectly as well, which is the, yeah, that's the second page. That's the ones that, yeah, see, it's absolutely, and that will stay together as long as you haven't pulled it too tight, as I showed you. Don't pull it too tight. Make sure you've got that before you tie it. Make sure you can do that before you tie it, otherwise it will rip. Okay, thank you so much and goodbye.